It's the first lecture of Python for BCA third semester according to the syllabus of IK Gujral, Punjab Technical University, Jalandhar. It's the part 1 of Unit 1, that is Introduction to Python Programming Language. In the first lesson, I will cover about programming language, then history of Python, origin of Python, features and limitations. What are the various programming languages parallel to Python or before Python, you can say? C language, C++, Java, Visual Basic and many more. These are some of the languages. If I am talking in terms of C language or C++ or Java, we have to write some basic header files, then main function, then curly braces, and inside the curly braces clear screen get ch, and inside clear screen and get ch we have to declare the variables, then printf and scanf functions are there. Printf generally used for output and scanf for input the function. Similar is the case with C++ and Java languages. In C++ and Java, some of the object-oriented concepts are there. C++ is basically the combination of object-oriented and procedural language. Some of the programs are executed without the use of object-oriented concept, but some of the programs are strictly according to object-oriented phenomena. In case of Java, all the programs are related to objects. That's why Java is known as pure object-oriented language. In case of Visual Basic, some of the contents are related to object-oriented and some of the contents are related to procedural. But Visual Basic is interpreted language. Line by line, you can check the code for error. Now, what about Python? Python is developed by Guido van Rossum. It takes near about 25 years to develop the language. Date of birth is 31st of January 1956. He did a lot of work to develop this language. Later on we will study in upcoming videos that what are the various features and what are the contents of when we execute the program and other contents. It's a pick of University of Amsterdam where Guido van Rossum developed the language. It's in Netherlands. It's Monty Python's Flying Circus. It's basically the comedy series, BBC comedy series, from where Guido van Rossum take the name Python. It's developed by Guido van Rossum at National Research Institute for Mathematics and Computer Science in Netherlands in 1990. Inspired by Monty Python's Flying Circus BBC comedy series, Guido van Rossum named the language as Python. Previously, the contents were developed. Later on, the name was given. It's a pick of University of Amsterdam. It's a pick of Monty Python's Flying Circus comedy series, BBC comedy series. Now, some of the features, I'm going to discuss some of the features, not all the features of Python language. Number one, easy to code. Now, what is the meaning of easy to code? You can write easily the code. For example, in case of C language or C++, you have to declare the header files. Without the declaration of header files, you can't execute printf, scanf, or in case of C++, you can say cout and C in functions. But but some of the import files are required to execute the program inside the Python. That you have to remember. Otherwise, the writing is very much easier comparative to other languages. It's a high-level programming language, means human can easily read the program, easily understand the program. Python is very easy to learn the language as compared to other languages like C, C hash, JavaScript, Java, etc. I have already discussed these contents. It's very easy to code in Python language, and anybody can learn Python basics in a few hours or days. Within few days, you can master in Python language. I can't say master, but you can learn the basics. Later on, with the help of practice, you can master on the language. But in future, you can get good job if you know about Python language. Data sciences is one of the big fields. You can proceed by knowing this language. It's also a developer-friendly language. What is the meaning of developer-friendly? Developer can easily understand and easily apply the contents of Python. Second feature is free and open source. Generally, when we use the languages, the software are paid, but Python is freely available on the net. You can download and easily install on your system. Python language is freely available at the official website. The official website of Python is also there. From that website, you can easily download the language. Since it's open source, this means that source code is also available to the public. Source code is also available. So you can download it as it is and use it as well as share it. What is the meaning of object-oriented language? Some of the programs are related to object-oriented concept, and some of the programs simply like C language. One of the key features, it's one of the features of Python language, that is object-oriented programming. It's not purely object-oriented programming. Some of the contents are related to object-oriented programming, and some of the contents are related to procedure. Simply, you can add and subtract without designing any object or classes, but some of the programs are separately related to classes. Python supports object-oriented language and concept of classes, object encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. Various of the contents are there which Python can easily support. Point number 4 is, or feature number 4, you can say Python is portable language. Python language is also a portable language. For example, if we have Python code for Windows, and if we want to run this code on other platforms such as Linux, Unix, and Mac, then we don't need to change it. We can run this code on any platform. Means portable doesn't mean you are using a laptop or another desktop device. It's basically the operating system. One operating system is Linux, Unix, Mac on Apple, and one is simple Windows on Microsoft. You can easily transfer the code and you can execute. What is the meaning of graphical user interface programming support? One of the major part of programming concept. How can we use graphical contents? It can be made using a module such as PyQt5, PyQt4, WXPython, or TK in Python. Tkinter basically. PyQt is the most popular option for creating graphical apps with Python. Later on, we will discuss these contents during my programming class of Python. Now, some of the limitations of Python language performance and speed. Some of the developers, maybe some of the programmers, or some of the students may ask this question that, sir, while we are executing the program, some of the programs go slow comparative to C++, C, and Java. Yes, it's true. Some of the developers are working on that to enhance the speed of Python program. Many studies have proved that Python is slower than other modern programming languages like Java and C++. So the developers have to frequently explore ways to enhance the Python's application speed. They are working on that. Incompatibility of two versions. Suppose you are doing the program on Python 2 and Python 3. Suppose these are the two versions. While you are comparing, some of the contents may mismatch. Beginners often find it quick and learn the right version of Python. Officially, Python 2x is described as legacy, whereas Python 3x is described as current and futuristic. Suppose you are downloading Python 2 and suppose you write printf or print function. Basically, printf is not there, it's there in C language. If you are writing print and after writing print, if you are writing in a round bracket and double quote, it's applicable in Python 3 and not in Python 2. In Python 2, only double quotes are there. It's one difference. Similarly, other differences are there. You can check while doing programming. But both the versions of the programming language have been updated on regular basis. They are updating Python 2.x and Python 3.x. But it's advised that you have to work on latest version. Application portability. Python is high-level programming language. We have already discussed this. Python about a high-level language that we can easily read the code. So developer use interpreters to convert Python code into code understandable by the operating system. Now, if it's a human understandable format, it means it's difficult to understand by the operating system. That's why interpreter is applicable. They need to install specific version of Python interpreter on the operating system to run the Python application on that particular platform. This one is required. Lacks web development capabilities. Now, what is the meaning of this? Many programmers prefer using Python as a scripting language to build web application rapidly. Some of the programming use Python like scripting language. But Python doesn't come with built-in web development capabilities. Also, the standard implementation of Python doesn't boost the web application's performance across multiple browsers. These are the contents. Now, summary. Person who developed Python, why the name Python, what are the limitations of Python. These are the summarized questions you can ask to yourself before proceeding further. In the next video, I will continue with the next lecture for BCA third semester. Thanks for watching my video.